What's going on YouTube? I'm Out of That Gaming and I've got another video for you. I really hate starting videos out like that. Can I start again? Welcome back to the channel. Well, see, that sucks too. Today we will be discussing the Humane Labs raid finale. I think I got it, but like I said, we will be discussing the Humane Labs raid finale, and I say we like I have other people working on these videos, but I'm actually the only person, believe it or not. I mean, I've got Synthecul. Synthecul started creating my thumbnails for me, so thank you so much for that. And I'm not gonna lie, I procrastinated a little bit on making this script. I really didn't feel like it because I got caught up in watching other YouTube videos, because I do watch a lot of YouTube. I watch more YouTube than I watch regular shows like Supernatural or Smallville. And yes, I know these shows are like 20 years old, but still, they're great shows. Supernatural only ended like a year ago anyways. And I've been on quarantine for like the past 2 weeks, and my wife and I have been binging them. My wife and I have also started watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm talking about the ones from like the 70s, and we're gonna eventually watch them all the way up to the newer movies. But let's get into the video. The Humane Labs raid, it was actually a lot of fun if you know what you're doing. And here's the thing. I really don't know where I was going with that. This has been a complete mess of an intro for the video, but let's just go into the first cutscene.
So we're good to go, I think. You've done great, and this won't be a problem. No one is going to want to admit that anything happened here. According to my sources, well, Mr. Percival won't be successfully bidding on any government contracts if he can't stop himself from being robbed. You'll be fine. Just going to require a little bit of finesse. 2 teams, chopper crew, ground crew, all of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into the labs, set off the EMP, make their way toward the information we're after while the power is down. Chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear? So remember, if we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong. I love you all. Love ya. And that's how we don't get caught doing naughty things.
The whole purpose of me doing these set of videos is to show you how to achieve the criminal mastermind. So please, don't even look at how much the payout is, because the payout totally sucks compared to today's standards. Everyone is getting about 135,000 and I'm getting 270,000, and it's not really worth it, to be honest, unless you are a brand new player to this game and it's 2015. I'm pretty sure that's when the Humane Labs raid came out, 2015. That's probably the only time this was actually useful. So yeah, just ignore that factor, but before you begin, make sure you divide up what you think everyone's jobs would best fit them. For example, I was the gunner, I'm Cupid, Psycho was the pilot, and MJW and Blade were the ground team. MJW and Blade are more skilled in shooting, gunfights, stuff like that, PvP even, than me, and I'm Cupid Psycho, so I decided to place them as the ground team because I thought they would be a better fit. To start things off with a bang, you have to split up from your group. I'm Cupid, Psycho, and I had to go to the helicopter, and then we had to basically cover MJW and Blade. Here's a question. Do you remember the video that I took of my super secret high-tech super advanced video analyzing software? I think I might have actually got that name wrong, but I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to tell you that when you're flying the helicopter and you have to shoot all of the enemies, whether it's on the ground or in the air, make sure whoever's flying, you position the gun in the same way. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to my last video. It's actually not my last video, it's my second to last video. It's called the Criminal Mastermind - Humane Labs Raid. But it's the one where I explain all the missions in one video, like the key codes, insurgents, EMP, and the Valkyrie missions, all in one video. I think I said that earlier. So refer to that video to understand what I'm talking about now, if you haven't actually seen it. The gun is very powerful, so just a couple hits and they all should be dead. And this is I'm Cupid Psycho's point of view. Interesting, isn't it? And now this is the part of the video that I'm sure most of you actually clicked on it for. What the heck does the ground team do? Well, I actually have MJW's point of view so that I can show you. After they parachute down, this is what they do.
Okay, ground team, let's go. Blow the doors and get into the lab. What we need is being stored in a research station in the center of the facility. Move quickly, get through the lab, and get us that data. Looks like some systems are running on an emergency generator. As long as the main switch is off, that won't cause us problems.
I'm reloading!
Keep moving and be ready for resistance. You're no good to us dead. Not quite yet. We should be coming up on the research station.
Cervantes is hit!
The network
So there are a couple things you should note. As I've said previously, you definitely need to be a little skilled in combat in order to be on the ground. I've never actually done this part before, but MJW, as you can see, he is pretty skilled. He really favors first person though, but I guess it's just a tactic to be faster. You don't actually have to be in first person. And he was also using an assault shotgun for the most part, which can be very useful because it only takes a couple shells to actually take someone out. And also, if you can't tell, he kept hitting the aim button. If you are not in a free aim session, this technique will basically jump to each enemy in a way where they can't even react to you shooting them. So you'll be able to shoot them before they have a chance to shoot you. So it's just something to note. And as you can see, once the cutscene and everything is over, you have to shoot your way out and then swim in complete darkness. And I guess the only way that you can see is the little marker on the bottom. And once you resurface, you have to wait for the people in the helicopter to pick you up. The thing is about this is that they're supposed to throw off a flare and it's supposed to signal those people in more of an authentic way, I guess. But if you have not played this before, it's actually very difficult to see where you have to go. So I am going to rewind it a little bit and to see I'm Cuba Psycho's point of view. As soon as your friend, whoever is on the ground team, tells you in the mic that they are heading to the surface now, this is where you go. Just head on to the location, let your gunner do his job, do whatever, and then just head to this specific location. Now when you get to this location, make sure you don't accidentally crush your friends, because it would totally suck if you made it this far to only die by yourself. Now when your friends get into the chopper, you do have one more firefight that ensues, but there will be a buttload of people, but everyone except the pilot will have a gun. Once you get all the NPCs destroyed, that's it. So the end has happened, and now I should congratulate you that you have successfully done the Humane Labs raid without dying. Now, was it as hard as I said it was?
When I ran agents in the field, I had to entrap them, cajole them, threaten them with deportation. You're never gonna know what I had to do. Now, apparently, all you gotta do is give them a couple bucks and a few kind words. I guess there really is no accounting for stupidity. But, and I'm serious now, as stupid as you are not gonna talk about what happened here. Because your usefulness to us, well, it just ran out. And for God's sake, I hope you're professional enough to get rid of the evidence.
Yes, it was as hard as I said it was going to be. Well, I hope you enjoyed this action movie defining end scene, and I also hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and right now I have to thank you once again for your ever-growing support, and also thank you, Synthecul, for creating my thumbnail. But if you want to get in touch with him to do any work with him, the link to how you can get in touch with him will be in the description. But as for now, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Series A funding, so see you then.